Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we'll begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all been understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all been understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. Emily. These calls were my favorite part of this investigation, and I'm really enjoying going over them with you and everyone else. I feel the same. I love seeing these comments. I have an interest in all of it, honestly. And after these calls, I want to remind you guys of some of the social media posts. We don't have to go through all of them, but I'll like skim through them for anybody who may not have been here, or even if you were here when I went over them originally. It's interesting to see because they were made at the same time that these pre-text calls are going on. And the last text messages Letecia was sending to Al right up as she was getting arrested. And it's really, really interesting. Oh, I love it too. You know, Emily, it's like a study group. That's what we call it at this point. Like, we are a very tight group of Tisha. I don't know what to call it. I don't want to say like fanatics, but we are not pro Tisha, but we have such a very strong passion and interest between the psychology and the unanswered questions that surround this case. And I love going over it. Like, again, there's always something new I pick up every single live. And I'm just very appreciative for you guys. Hello, Fancy, Obsessed with the Mess, my Natasha, Nana Banana, Shelly Joe, Becky. Becky, what are you having for dinner? Hi, Magsy. Only other person that Madonna only needs first name. Yeah, thanks, Magsy. Hi, JMs. Is that a new photo, Jams? I love it. So pretty. Frigates and Shiggles, Leanne, Michelle L, Harlot, People May. We have all the Michelles. Hello, all the Michelles. First of all, meatloaf isn't boring. I fucking love. Oh, you did not. I love meatloaf with sour cream. So the fact that you just added that in there, Becky, I'm so thankful for you. Hi, Kelly Nurse, Kathy D, Christina, Julie, Sarah Bellum, Shacto, Sherry, Victoria Lee, Daniel, Marianne Morris, nope, not today, Marjorie, Alicia, Blue, Jean, Jennifer, Lisa, Tracy L, Shacto, Dragonfly, Kim, Fragile Like a Bomb, Chezzy, DJ, Carol, Melilyn, Petunia, Crime Crochet Coffee. Hello, everybody. You cut that out right now, or else your wrench is going to be removed. All right, we don't do this shit. Okay, Shacto, cut it out. Hi, Little Red O. Christina, we've missed you, Christina. You're making meatloaf too, Lisa. How funny is that? Listen, I will drop the link for you right now, Joe. But we're gonna go over it in another day or two if you just want to wait. But I will find it and drop the link for you during this live. And thank you, Rita, for becoming a member. We're so happy to have you part of the channel. Thank you so very much for joining. Yeah, I put a dollop of Daisy on everything. I'm just saying. And if you don't like sour cream, I don't trust you. Thank you, Natasha. But I'll just grab it for you because Joe, I know it's 2. There was already a previous time I did them, so there's probably 4 lives total, but at 2, it's 2. I'm confusing you now. Ooh, stuffed mushrooms for breakfast this morning. Yum. No. I've never had cottage cheese. I have no interest in cottage cheese, but sour cream does not have that consistency. Hi, Anna. I don't like the smell of Greek yogurt, but I like tzatziki sauce. You don't like the word doll? I'm sorry. A harlot. All right, my mods, listen. I love you guys. I respect you guys, but please, if you're gonna be blue, do not insult sour cream in this chat, okay? Hi, Bohova. Hi, Neat Noodle. Okay, so we have 2 days of pretext calls left. I don't know if we're gonna get through the entirety of the 19th today, but we're starting on the 19th, and where we last left off, Letecia and Al were scheduling out that lie detector test. Oh, so many of you guys are saying that. That's so, you guys are adorable. Thank you. I didn't get to, oh, you weren't busted out. Britt, make sure you are opted in. Just as long as you're opted in, you're bound to receive a membership. Hi, Teacup Crankin. So I don't make the stuffed mushrooms. Butcher makes some. I've tried, even with sour cream, get 2 for $9 in the air fryer. Num nums. I need an air fryer. I've heard a lot about air fryers. I've used it at my mom's house, and I would like an air fryer. I had 99 problems with Crime Ain't One. Homer, Chloe, Jade, Grateful Mama. Oh, you're on bed rest. Oh, well, we'll do our best, Grateful Mama. I hope you have fast recovery. Hi, Destination. So before we get started, you guys know, before we get started, our missing child for tonight's live stream. Look at this face. Ready? Vanessa Morales. Look at those cheeks. Okay. Vanessa has been missing since November 29th, 2019. Out of Ansonia, Connecticut. She is 5 years old. She has an age progressed photo to 2 years old, and she was last seen November 29th, 2019. So if you or anyone you know has information on Vanessa's whereabouts, please contact the Ansonia Police Department at the number located in blue. Oh, you guys are funny. Oh, Kimberly. I'm sorry. She's adorable. Look at that face. Look at those cheeks. Those cheeks are adorable, adorable, adorable. Hi, Toby's mom. So before I pull up the 19th, and we start the 19th, I'm just gonna play for you guys one more time the fake polygraph call, but I'm not going to pause it and commentate. I'm just going to play it right through for anybody who may not have been here at the end of the live, just so you could keep it in context as we start this next day. Hell yeah, Blue. Hi, Amanda. Oh, you're so sweet, Christina. You're so sweet. Thank you. Hi, Carolina. it doesn't matter. Honestly, if you're struggling financially, please save the money. You know, like we have a very generous community here. That's why even when I do my members only live, I keep it public. Because not everybody can afford it, even if it's not that much. So I'd rather you keep the money for yourself if it's tight. And it doesn't matter if you're not green, you're just as appreciated here. So just make sure you're opted in though, because our community looks out for one another and they're always gifting memberships. So as long as you're opted in, you're bound to receive one eventually. Hi, Jennifer M. Oh, are we Little Red? Hi, Joanna. Joanna. I'm sorry. When you busted the caps locks, Joanna, it reminded me of last night. When Joanna's like, help. I'm about to lose my membership. And now you have your caps locks and it's making me feel like, hello, I'm still here. Oh my god, sorry. It makes me giggle. It's the little things. Hi, Eyes of Brown. It's the little things. Oh, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa just gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Lisa. That is very awesome. Congratulations to all of our new members. Hi, poor Linda. Little Joanna's green. Little Red. You guys, Little Red gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Little Red. That's very kind. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Little Red. We have 15 new members and the live just started. Congratulations, everybody. Please thank Little Red or Lisa if you got it. Did Brick get one? I can't see it on my end. I can't see who's gifted. But I hope you got one. That is extremely, extremely generous. Hi, Secret Scroll. Hey, Abellis. How you feeling, Abellis? Yay, Joe. Oh, hi, Debbie Doodles. Toby's mom. It's not rocket science. She got it. You got it. Yes, she got it. Oh, I'm so happy, Britt. Hi, Trish. Oh, I'm so happy. Congratulations. I'm not sure who got you. One of them got you. Hi, Blue Eyes Hypnotize. I'm sorry you've had a rough day. Abellis. Geez, Louise. Hi, Alina. Abellis just gifted memberships. You guys are too much. Thank you so much. Congratulations, all of our new members. What a way to start the live. Thank you so much. Hi, Chicken Shite. Hi, Heich. You got one, Toby's mom. Yay. Thank you so much. You guys are doing the most the past couple of days. I feel so awkward when I have to say thank you so many times because it doesn't feel sufficient. You know what I mean? Like when you say thank you, thank you, thank you. But for real, thank you so much. And thank you for looking out for one another and making sure everyone has a membership. You guys are the most generous community, and I feel very, very honored. So thank you. Okay. That our invoices are in the mail. Hi, Roro. So I know you, Little Red. Little Red will refuse to have anybody great like Tisha's legs. We really are Eyes of Brown. It's a great freaking community. So before we get started on the 19th, hi Aries, you as well. I'm just gonna real quickly play. I'm really quickly gonna play that fake polygraph audio. But I'm not gonna pause it and commentate, just for anybody who wasn't here at the end of the live to refresh our minds. Thank you. Oh my God. None at Nowhere. Have you watched Kevin Clark interview the guy that presented the timeline on Grizzly? It is so interesting. I haven't, and I've been told about it. And I was told about Gruesing too, and I really want to watch it. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. Maybe we should watch it. What's the context? Was he talking about the case? And thank you, Elena. Elena just threw out memberships. Also, thank you so very much. We have so many new members for this live. Congratulations, anybody who got it. Hey, Anon. Grizzly is a very good creator. She's very professional. Hi, Tim. I am not from England. Hi, Jen Gilger. Hi, Lulu. Hello, everybody. Oh my God. Jeez. You guys are gonna make me cry, seriously. Thank you. Oh, it was None at Nowhere. I'm gonna have to watch it. Yeah, Grizzly's really good, Elena. She's really, really good. She sticks to the facts. And she's very professional, and she has that accent, and so she's like an easy listen. Hi, Rhonda. But okay, hi, Andrea. What a way to start a live. Thank you all so much again. So I'm just gonna jump back. I'm gonna play you guys that fake polygraph call, and then we're gonna start the 19th pretext call. We have 2 days left of pretext calls. It may take 3 lives, it may take 2, I'm not sure. But we're just gonna jump with it. Okay, so let me pull this up. All right. So the last pretext call, they ended with Letecia and Al scheduling out the lie detector test. Letecia did not want to do it through FBI. She did not want to do it through police. She wanted to go privately. She allowed Al to look and find one. Al is adamant he wants it done with the FBI or the police. Letecia does not. But Letecia asked Al, okay, if I get this polygraph test back and it proves that I'm being honest, are we going to essentially get back together? Like, are you going to support your wife, as she says it? And Al flat out says no. You have to remember, over the course of these days of the pretext calls, he is openly communicating with the FBI. They are there. They are telling him everything that's going on. They are listening in on this, and they're able to confirm or deny things right on the spot to Al, and he is at his breaking point. So we have 2 days left, the 19th and the 21st, I believe, of pretext calls. And this is when Al is no longer playing the sugar baby, hey, honey, like, I miss you. Like, he's still putting in that work, but he isn't tiptoeing so much. So again, this is the recording of Letecia getting busted with the fake polygraph test. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. Oh, records for transcription. So just for context, guys, the questions that Letecia had tried to submit was, do you intend to answer these questions regarding your stepson truthfully? Yes. Is your birthday August 4th, 1983? Yes. Did you participate in any way in causing harm to your stepson? No. Did your stepson return with you to your home? Yes. Did you participate in any way in causing the death of your stepson? No. So let's take a listen to those recorded calls now.
Hello, how can I help?
Hi, yes, I'm calling again. I still didn't get that email.
Okay, can I ask your name, please?
It's Letecia Stauch. It's with
Right, yes, perfect. I can see here.
about 10, 15 minutes, and you said it again. I still don't have it.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, it's actually been blocked by management, this order, due to the content of the questions, so we're not going to be able to send this report.
Okay. So, do I get my money back?
Unfortunately, not on this case, no. Obviously, due to our terms and conditions, it does clearly state that any sort of illegal activities or anything like that, obviously the management do reserve the right not to send the report. Obviously, we do incur processing fees, so that's why a refund wouldn't be due.
So what do you do now? Just delete it and go on about life and keep money?
Yes, we would do indeed.
I got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that's the first call. And Elena gifted another membership. Thank you so much, Elena. That's very kind. And then Megsy gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Megsy. welcome to all of our new members. Just please make sure to thank the person who gifted you if you are a recipient and you are here actively in the live. And just so you know, for anybody who tends to gift memberships, not everyone is here actively during the live when they get gifted, but I get a lot of comments after the live coming back specifically to thank whoever did gift them. So thank you so much, Megsy and Alina. Thank you, everyone. You guys are, thank you. So that was the first call. And then we have the second one. A little bit of time passes. Letecia realizes, shit, this is going to be bad. This is connected to my bank account, my name, and I just submitted questions asking if I was involved in my stepson's murder, and it's a fake polygraph test. So she called back and she decided, let me try to play dumb. So this is the second call.
Hi, how can I help?
I didn't hang up.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I can hear you now. How can I help you?
Okay. I talked to you earlier and you said that the request I did was blocked or something, but I looked on the terms and conditions and it says you can't say things about like infidelity and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how that was blocked.
So that again, sorry, that you can or can't?
No, okay, so I did a report earlier and you said you would send it to me. Then when I called back, you said it was blocked, that I wasn't allowed to get the report. But then I clicked the terms and conditions and it says you can do questions about infidelity and stuff like that.
Yes, infidelity you can, correct.
Right, and that's what I did.
Your report was about infidelity, was it?
What did you say?
So you're saying your report was about infidelity?
Yeah. Like I put questions in for it and you had to put like answers and you said something about it being blocked.
Yes, so what were your questions?
So it was about during the time that we were away inside of in another state that I talked to, and I gave the person's individual's name, Ortega. That was one of them. Then it said, "Are your eyes blue?" And I did a couple of the questions that were on the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure in that case. Unfortunately, that's not what came through. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happened there then.
Because I read that you can do this. Yeah, it says on there that you can do that.
Yeah, you would be able to about infidelity, but the questions that were submitted for your order were not to do with infidelity.
Yeah, I didn't submit questions that were not to do with infidelity.
Okay. All right. See, well, I'll have to look into that then in that case.
Do you want me just to write you the questions down?
No, it's okay. I'll just need to have a look into this then to see what can be done.
Okay.
Just remind me again, what was the name on the report?
It was Stauch, Stauch.
And that's your surname, is it? Your last name?
Yes.
Okay. And first name is?
Tecia.
Okay. And how do I spell that?
It's Tecia.
Tecia.
Yes.
Okay. All righty. Well, let me have a look into that and I can come back to you.
Okay. Thank you.
What's
843 798 1700.
Okay. Right. Thanks a lot now. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So,
all right, guys. So that's.
Ew, I hate hearing my own voice. So, Joe, if you're still in here, I dropped the link up here. Hold on. I dropped the link for the live I did that went over all of Letecia's social media posts during this time, but like I said, when we're done with this call, I'm going to pull them up again and kind of like jump through them to refresh everyone's memory, because those posts were happening simultaneous to these pretext calls. Hi, Darlene. She thought, one, that she was going to be able to play dumb, but two, she was going to be able to convince this guy, oh yeah, no, you just have the wrong questions. Let me give you the ones I intended to submit in exchange, and you just literally Control-Alt-Delete the previous ones I submitted. It's very interesting to watch someone spiral. Like, Letecia is the only person I know that is so beyond out of control while believing she is in control. Like, she still tries to grab that control while spiraling. Thank you, Little Red. Little Red gifted more memberships. Congratulations. We have so many new members. Please thank Little Red if you were lucky enough to receive membership. Yeah, that is why it's recorded, Callie Nurse. So they saw the charge, I believe it was. And so they were able to contact them before Letecia called, and they were able to have him record it. It, like, again, divine intervention. Yes, there's a lot of frustration with Letecia being able to move and cross state lines. And I get that. But at the same time, there were a lot of things that, thank God, they happened the way that they did, because it may have took longer than we would have all liked, but it really was divine intervention with certain things. And in the end, Gannon got the justice he desperately deserves. So yes, Nicole. So right, all 22 agencies, man. Like, she doesn't realize, like, she really doesn't realize how horrific her actions are to this day. So this call, we are now going to the 19th. This is the call where in the beginning, the audio is not great. I don't know if Letecia is out at a bar, or I don't know where they are. The first few minutes, the audio quality is not the best. You guys let me know if you want me to skip over it when you hear it, but it clears up. The audio clears up. So no, we have 2 more days, Tangled, of pretext calls. So I'm going to pull it up now. Let's see. Okay, 1 second. This is going to be the 19th. Again, where we last left off is that Al and Letecia planning out and scheduling out the lie detector test and basically going over the questions Al wants Letecia to answer, and then Letecia asking Al questions just because that's what she wants to do. Reminder, all of these calls are available in their entirety without any commentary on both Alex Erickson and the Ward Case Studies channels. Their links are in the description. Oh, I didn't add it actually yet. I have to do that. They're in the description of this live and every single Letecia live that I do, so you could watch it without any interruptions on either of those lovely ladies' channels. Thank you, Elena. I don't know what to say, but thank you so much. More members. Thank you, Elena. Congratulations to whoever got them. You guys are by far the most amazing, generous community ever. Thank you so much. Hi, Lace Lemons. Elena just keeps on. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start it. Let me know if the audio is too poor that you want me to jump through. Lulu, thank you so much, Lulu. Guys, you're gonna make me. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Hi, Sabrina. They do, Anana. Thank you, Lulu. All right, we can't hear anything yet. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Give me 1 second, though. I just need to add my normal description, and then I'll jump. Jump forward, you guys. We can't hear anything. I'm just adding my description.
That's what I'm telling you. It's nothing like.
I know it, fellas. All right, I'm gonna jump forward. It's only about 8 minutes, but we really can't hear them anyway. So let me just jump. Callie, Lisa, this is gonna be the February 19th pretext calls. It's just poor quality for the first few minutes. So I'm gonna jump forward. It's gonna clear up, guys. Oh, I'm sure I'm. Thank you, Elena. You guys are what makes this community amazing. I just talk shit, basically, though. But seriously, thank you, Elena. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Seriously.
You reworded it to know personally because
here we go.
Like basically, it was just saying.
Okay, this is where it clears up, and it's still not going to be this loud the entire time. But now we'll be able to hear. I don't know where. Thank you, Sabrina. I don't know where Letecia is or Al is. I'm not sure.
And you know, if I know someone personally, that means I know information.
Hey, Laskin Amber.
So I don't understand what you mean by that. You had it reworded or he reworded it?
No, when you're in there talking to someone, that was the question I said. Like one of the questions that you wanted.
Yeah. I
said to you that I would have to say, you know, certain things. So he worded it as, do you know personally who's involved with your stepson's disappearance?
Right.
And I said no.
Okay, she is going over, for context. Hi, Wendy. She's going over the lie detector test and why she had to word the questions a very specific way. Okay, you're a dick. Okay, is our mascot of the channel. Thanks, you asshole.
I was telling the truth.
So what do you mean by that?
Albert, there's nothing I mean by that. What I mean by that is I can come to y'all, which I'm totally fine with, you know, having an attorney, you know, showing this to law enforcement, whatever. But at this point, I'm just going to show it and get it verified. The public can see it, not see it, but hear it.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you haven't caught on by now, Letecia's telling Al she passed her lie detector test. That's right. You just heard the recording for yourself that she could not even pass a fake lie detector test you paid $300 for. But here is Tisha saying she passed. And don't forget, on social media, she announced the same thing.
And that's all I can do for now, because anything else I've done, I've been turned into being a horrible person. So nothing else I can do can help, because I'm just not a valid source or person that anyone wants to care about, help, information, nothing. And that's been proven.
What do you mean by that's been proven? I thought you gave them information that they're using in the search.
Okay, I did. However,
so that makes you be valid if you gave them information and they're using it.
Can I finish?
Yes.
However, no matter what information that I give them, they would not be searching places they are based on that information. You keep the normal law enforcement agencies, like the little girl in South Carolina. They took those steps immediately. They shut off the neighborhood. They shut off any crossing intersections. They even went as far as, because it was an easy section of crossing over, they shut off the state line.
Okay, but where did you say for them to look if they're not looking where you said?
They don't care what I say, Albert.
I care.
See,
I care.
Here's where Letecia, again, it's a very direct question. And this is a tactic for a liar, but very much for Letecia, where she repeats your question back to you, or she finds a way not to answer it. We saw her do it so often in the gruesing interrogation, where, okay, if they're not searching where you told them to search, Letecia, where did you tell them to search? Where do you think they should search? And Letecia doesn't just respond with a direct answer. We know because she can't, right? But so she responds with, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to believe me anyway. What does it matter? You're all just going to call me a liar. Right. All while knowing everything she's done. A little over 2 weeks prior to this is when she dumped Gannon's body for the last time before he would be found there. I will remind you guys what her Google searches were at this time. Are you ready? How long does it take for a body to decompose until it's no longer recognizable? How do they determine whose body it is? Find facial transplant near me. Find an illegal immigrant who is willing to go to jail. Immunity if it's gang related. All while saying what she's saying to Al. All while after she just moved Gannon's body and dumped him like he was trash. She is in between these pretext calls making the most horrendous Google searches. One of them being about the maintenance bridge worker, which I think is eerie because I don't think Letecia was even really smart enough to think about, oh, how often are they going to check that bridge? But she did. And I would have never thought Letecia would even think about that, right? And that is ultimately how Gannon was found. She spoke it into existence. Damn right. She manifested it. Look how sloppy she is. The fact that she even thought about that really did interest me. Well, how to stop the arterial bleed was at the time of the murder. I'm talking about the Google searches at this time of the pretext calls. But yeah, all of her Google searches in its entirety are the most horrific searches I've ever seen.
You say? Because I don't want to hang anybody. I just want Jada back. So I absolutely care what you said.
It's been a hard month for everybody, right?
Right.
Gotta be, right?
Right.
I mean, this time last month, we were getting ready to get off a cruise boat, having the time of our lives, right?
Right, but yes, and Tisha, I know that we were on a cruise and we had a good time, but that you totally skipped past my question. Like, what?
Okay, so I know that they had some of her Google searches already because they already confiscated her phone into evidence back when she did the Bethel interview on the 29th. So I'm sure that they would have had the Google searches at that point, but then now she has a new phone that she bought and she's Google searching those more. I don't know if they were actively monitoring that versus acquired that information after they charged her and arrested her. But I do know on the same day that she was arrested and Grusing interrogated her, he had access to Google searches she did.
Did you say? Where did you say for them to look?
They didn't ask me anywhere specific to look. I'm telling you that the law enforcement in South Carolina took those approaches based on what was told to them.
But what did you tell them? You're telling me what they didn't do. Tell me what you did. I don't care about them.
I already told them a witness statement. I'm not going to go through this again with you.
You're not going to tell me, the father of the child.
You already knew, and it wasn't good enough for you.
No, I did not know. You never told me.
Oh my God!
No.
You told me I was lying. You told me nobody else was involved. You told me I was making up stuff. So I'm not going down that route.
But Tisha, you openly admitted that everything you've told Al pretty much up until this point is a lie. It's a story. Yet listen to how defensive she gets when he even implies that she's fed him bullshit. But you've already openly admitted that, Letecia.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about any of that. None of that matters. The other person, none of that stuff matters right now. I want to know where you told them to look that they're not looking.
I never said I told them to look where they're not looking.
But you said, yes, you did.
Yeah.
You said you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because I even paused and commentated about it. At how you don't answer a question. You were complaining that they're not looking in the areas you told them to look. And so Al said, okay, Tisha, well, what areas do you think they need to look? And you responded, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to believe me anyway. I literally used it as an example of a tactic of a liar. But listen, now you never said that. And this is what she does because she can't stick to one narrative, one story, can't even choose between guilty, not guilty, not guilty by reason of insanity. Someone else did it. She's not content going with one narrative. So anytime you repeat back to her what she said and you try to get, okay, this is it, this is the story. No, she will not settle with one story.
You gave them information that they're not using.
They are the cogs, Albert. Based upon my statement, they would have took the same methods that the police department took in South Carolina in that situation. They would have immediately stepped in and shut off everyone. They went on a witch hunt for one person. And look where we're at. We're at Wednesday, February 19th. Wednesday, February 19th.
You're telling me, yes, it's 23 days now. You're right. It's 23 days. But where did you tell them? What information did you give them that they're not paying attention to, like in South Carolina?
That's not what I said. There you go again.
But that is exactly what you said. You said you gave them information that they're barking up the wrong tree and they're not doing like they did in South Carolina. That's exactly what you said.
I said they're not doing like they did in South Carolina.
But what does that mean?
They won. They should have shut the neighborhood down.
Why?
They won.
Why?
What?
Okay, see, never mind.
No, but that's what you're telling me what should have happened, but not the information.
Why? Because I've already given it to you, and you haven't than me. You told everybody the complete opposite. All I have.
Hold on, where'd that comment go? Where'd that comment go? Well, Creative Mind says, well, if the broom fits, because she said it was a witch hunt from day one. I thought that was cute. That was clever.
I like how you're sticking by
I can't hear you. What? But why should they have shut the neighborhood down? What's in the neighborhood that matters?
nothing.
Then why should they have shut it down? That's
That's just the process that they should have done.
So Letecia, see, she talks in riddles. They should, if they wanted to find where Ganon was, they should have shut the whole town down. And Al is asking a very logical question. Why, though? What is leading you to believe they should have done that? What do you think happened? I'm not telling you. What? So you, here again, once again, Letecia wants everyone to act on what she says without giving any information, answering any questions, providing any evidence, nothing. Hi, Deborah.
What about all this stuff they keep finding and asking me about is from the house?
What stuff?
Just all this random bullshit. I mean,
Hi, Mandy.
You keep saying the same thing. You keep saying random bullshit, but you won't tell me.
yeah, but you know
Ask
what?
me a question. Ask me a question. I'll tell you if I know what it is.
How do I know somebody's not taping you right now? Because
Taping me.
yeah, because I've seen all these pictures and all these things that they're asking me. Is this Ganon's? Is this from the house? And that if that gets out, then I mean we might never find Ganon.
Albert, I never
I can't hear you.
People called my Facebook. This guy, they even found one of them. The FBI found one person who did it already. And they're probably going to get in trouble for obstruction. But the lady that Amy Bolton has been talking to has already been on this and got one person doing it. Oh, and they're going to come after a lot more. So I haven't went and posted any of this stuff.
Well, listen, I'll tell you. Listen,
Yeah, Letecia Lynn, you gonna say again? If you guys were here for the social media posts I've gone over, oh yeah, she was rampant on social media with the Peyton Marie account that we know Amy has access to and most likely was posting under. Letecia was leaking to Amy what was happening on these calls and then would go on social media. Yet she claimed that, and she was an admin for the what was the name of the group? I forgot the name of the Facebook group, but it was like an Innocence of Letecia Facebook group. And she said that like she worked for the family and like her job was to like help like Letecia and stuff, and she was monitoring things as if she was like kind of like a PI. Hi, Amber. I'm gonna pull up all the posts again, Shannon, after the next pretext call, which is when it finishes. So everything that that's why he was getting suspicious, because he didn't want to. Al was not on social media. He was not talking at all. It was all Letecia. But he didn't want details of the case getting out on social media. She was answering anybody who would message her. She was doing calls with random people in these Facebook groups. It was bizarre. So her saying she hasn't done anything. Oh yeah. Yes, thank you. Justice for Tisha. It was Justice for T Stauch Facebook group. Thank you. She was rampant, to say the least.
I'll tell you one thing that I've seen that is almost absolutely from my house. Remember that, you know that board that I was making those foot or those shoe compartments out of?
Isn't she great, Britt?
Yeah, that particle board, that big sheets of it that I was gonna make that thing for Harley for her shoes. Remember?
Bam. Al is confronting Letecia right now, and I'll jump back a quick second. But Al is confronting Letecia right now because they found the particle board with blood on it, dumped on the side where Gannon's body was. It sucks. They were always a step behind. They were in the storage room at one point searching for Gannon. He was there. They missed him. They found the particle board and they're searching for Gannon. He was there, but he's no longer there. Like, they were always right behind him. But Peyton Marie would come out after this call and post about the damn board and the sock and make it seem like Al had involvement, okay? Talking the most shit about Al, all while simultaneously freaking out because he needs to stand by his wife, right? You need to stand by your wife. She was trashing him and Landon on social media.
Was making those foot or those shoe compartments out of? Board. Yeah, that particle board, that big sheets of it that I was gonna make that thing for Harley for her shoes. Remember that I made the one in painted gray? You know what board I'm talking about? You that big sheet of board?
I know board.
Yeah. Yeah, so they got a piece of that from the house they found somewhere.
Piece of particle board? I mean, what does that mean?
You know.
That's what I'm asking you, what that means. Why a piece of wood from my house is found out in the middle of nowhere? And I see a picture. And I see a picture of it. Okay. I mean, they didn't tell me where they found it. They just said, "Does this look like it's from your house? Does this look like it might be Gannon's?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it looks like it's from my house." So I got all kinds of stuff like that at my house.
Albert, I haven't even been there, so I don't know anything about any wood.
Tisha, you know all the wood at the house, all that stuff.
Okay, I understand. I know the wood. But you guys watched me leave. I didn't leave with any wood.
Well, there was wood in the back of the truck. A whole pile of wood in the back of the truck.
Okay, but was there a big particle board
Yes.
that you were talking about in the back
No,
of the
it
truck?
wasn't a sheet.
Absolutely. And when I pull back up the Peyton Marie posts, you guys are going to be like, this is Letecia. If it's not literally Letecia, it's Leticia's words being fed to Amy. What we do know for certain is Amy had access to it, not only at this time, but Amy had access to it a year after Letecia was arrested and in jail and was using it to defend Harley. But you are going to be, everything you hear Letecia saying in these pretext calls is what Peyton Marie is posting.
It was a piece of it that they showed me a picture of, just a piece.
And I mean, I don't know. I didn't get rid of any of your board or anything like that.
Well, what did you get rid of anything?
No, I didn't get rid of anything. Nothing.
Sure.
If someone has took something from your house that you've been there, then someone took it when all those people were there. I haven't even been there, touched board, nothing.
So
Nowhere around.
okay, if you didn't take anything like that, board, wood, anything, and get rid of it in that area, why were you in that area?
Boom. Your GPS, Miss Ma'am, because when she says those people in the house, she's talking about Landon, her Aunt Veronica, Al's mom, who slept in Gannon's bed, having no idea what just happened there. But Miss Ma'am, your GPS puts you right where that board with Gannon's blood was found. And that's because you dropped him off and dumped his body there. And then you went back, picked him up again.
In what area?
The area where the truck was seen at, the area where they're searching, I'm guessing. I'm assuming this picture they showed me came from that area.
That they're searching?
Right, the area you talked about, that bike accident or whatever, that area that you went to, and you told me you went to, and you also told me you told them you went to.
Are you talking about, you got to say the names of the area. So you're talking about County Line Road?
Yes, County Line Road and wherever they're searching at. I don't know the exact areas.
County Line Road.
Yes, why were you there? What purpose did you have to go to Petco and then to go to County Line Road and then back to Petco?
Because I was going to go. Gannon was asking about the castles. Because remember the time we went riding and there was castles and
please remember that there is about a 2-hour period of time between the Petco visits. It was the same Petco, but there were 2 hours, I believe, that passed between when Letecia was first at Petco and then being seen at Petco again. But she said during the Bethel interview, it was only about 30 minutes to an hour that passed. It wasn't. What she really was doing, still one of those questions we'll never have the answers to. But now it is Gannon. I know, right, Nicole? The way she threw out the Gannon. It's his fault. Well, Gannon wanted to see castles. Wow. So we are 23 days into his disappearance, yet all of the stories and all of the narratives that you have fed Al, this is the first time we are hearing about castles.
Back to Petco.
because I was going to go. Gannon was asking about the castles. Because remember the time we went riding and there was castles and his grandma, who had just left, was talking about the castles?
Castles?
Remember, like, we took the back road, but she was with us one time, and it was like these old little castles.
No, Grandma, my mom was never with us when we did that.
Well, you might have said, well, then you said something about Grandma would like these or something like that.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so that's what we were talking about. I said I was taking the back road because you can take that road and drop off. Because if you go back and look at the traffic cameras, 25 was pretty busy. So I took that road. On that back road, I said something. I was like, hey, remember we were riding through here one day? And he's like, oh, yeah, about the castles. And I couldn't find the road for the flipping castles.
Hey, Coco.
Okay, I mean, so you went to look at castles, then what?
I drove up towards going to castles.
So now they were looking for fucking castles. You know shit's getting thin and desperate. When she, listen to the way Al has been calling her out. You would think she would care a bit more about what comes out of her mouth. Now we are down to castles. No. We were going to search for castles. Anybody familiar with that area? Do you see castles over there? I don't know. I would not think so. But you could tell Al isn't even pushing back because he's had to accept she's lying. He knows. This is devastating. Thank you so much, Alina. Again, thank you. Congratulations. We have 5 new members. Please thank Alina if she busted you out. Thank you. Soul Sucker. Hey, JWS. Yeah. And then that on top of it, right, Mandy? That we're supposed to believe you actually went out of your way to do anything that would bring Gannon joy, right? Me too, Catherine. Yeah. Hi, Starlight Angel.
I drove up towards going to Castle Rock. Like that back road, I think it turns into I don't know, what is that road? 105?
Is it Starlight?
And I couldn't figure out how to get back to 25 from there, which wasted a lot of my time.
Why couldn't you figure out to get back to 25?
Because I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to get back to 25.
You didn't have a GPS?
I didn't have my phone.
Right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
I had my
Okay.
But the problem with getting it on my watch is that you hit the start. You can't hardly keep the words in where you're going. It'll work if you do it on your phone.
Right.
Which they should know this because my watch is new. People are making this big
That's
deal
okay, Starlight.
about freaking phone or not. The watch is gonna beat the same way a phone does. So I want to tell them, get the fuck out of here, dumb.
Yeah. Right. You're right.
I mean, I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh.
I'm not stupid. Are you sure?
What the?
I don't know if you know this about me, but my IQ is 180. That is more than Albert Einstein's. Fuck his theory of relativity. I have castles. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Oh, my Lord.
I mean, I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm about to hide one phone, but I got a fucking watch with me. I'm not stupid. I didn't have anything to hide.
So you just went out there to ride randomly to look at castles?
No, that is not what I did. I was going to go to Castle Rock real quick.
Okay.
I've already said that.
She did, Gene.
So if anybody put any kind of boards or something out there, whatever the hell it was, maybe it was somebody who was in the house and everything.
So somebody was in the house and they took the board and took it out there where you were at?
I said, unless someone did that, I didn't take any boards, unless something fell off the truck.
Okay. Why would something fall off the truck if it was all down in the truck?
I don't know. I'm just saying to you. I mean, I don't know.
So did y'all make it to Castle Rock?
No, I just told you that I didn't know how to get back to 25.
Okay, but you had to at some point, right?
Some point I did. Yeah, I don't remember when because it's been freaking how many weeks.
Right. Okay, so
You listen, Albert.
No. Hold on. One more
You're
question.
not gonna walk me through this trail, curse me out. You're not gonna do
No,
that to me.
you're right. I'm not. I just want to know where Gannon got out the truck.
You can where he got out the truck.
Yeah, it was not at the house, so don't say that. So where did he get out the truck?
All right, whatever. Then can I tell you something?
Yeah, tell me.
If you think Gannon got out of the truck, and wherever you think over there, then y'all are over there doing all your searches. Keep searching.
She was cocky at this point. So they were actively searching in all of the areas Letecia's GPS was in Colorado. Now, Letecia knows she already traveled and dumped Gannon in Florida. At this point, she thinks Gannon's body's probably washed away, but it didn't. She's cocky because she knows they're not going to find him there. So even with them searching, she thinks she got away. She doesn't know. They know she's no longer in Colorado. And you're going to realize how cocky she got when I show you guys the last text messages she was sending to Al, literally right up till the day she was arrested. And that would be in another 2 weeks from this call. She taunted Al with where they were searching for Gannon. She thought she got away with getting rid of his body.
Keep searching. Okay? Keep searching. Because once again, you've done nothing but make it a witch hunt. You've been in all these areas.
Okay.
Still,
All right.
you can't find Gannon.
You're right. So you're saying he never got out the truck. So I need to call them back and tell them to look for him in the truck.
That Gannon, what do you mean look for him in the truck?
Well, you said he never got out the truck.
was laying down playing the Switch in the truck. So, I mean, I don't know what your question is. I haven't done anything to Gannon.
Did Gannon throw out that board, or how'd that? You said it may have flew out. Did Gannon throw it out? You think?
Albert, if there's a board or something, it could have been. I don't remember, to be honest.
You don't remember how it got out of the truck?
If there was a board, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it got thrown out. I don't know. I really don't remember.
Maybe it got thrown out. So now it went from, I have no idea how that board got there. Then it went to maybe one of the people who were staying at the house put it there. Then it went to maybe it fell out the back of the truck. To now, maybe it was thrown out. Maybe.
There's so much, well, I don't remember. But I don't understand what has the board got to do with anything.
Well, I don't know. I don't think they would show me a board if it wasn't relevant.
Okay.
I don't know.
Then you just said they showed you a board that just come from your house. So this is what I don't. You talk about you don't know if I'm recording you or something you said or listening or whatever. But then supposedly this is what blows my mind. This is like what blows my mind. Okay. Police in this country, in departments, do not call people and give them videos and give them evidence. They don't. Because if they do, they know the stuff can be thrown out for that. So I don't believe for a second that police are calling people, telling them. I don't believe.
See, now Letecia is also a police officer. If you didn't know this, you think that police in an open investigation are not allowed to question Al being the biological father of Gannon, being cleared. They did not believe he had any involvement. Ask him, do you recognize this wood? They didn't tell him the significance. They didn't tell him that there was blood on it. Just, do you know that this wood came from your house? How would that fuck up the investigation, Tisha? Please tell us more. For someone, you spoke a lot, yet at trial, I seem to remember you hid behind your fucking hair and you didn't even look up.
Unless they're just ignorant.
But how would police know if it's relevant, or if it's my wood, or if it's my Gannon's sock, or whatever? They got to ask questions.
Okay. So they asked you was the socks. Now there's a sock been thrown out.
I mean, yeah. So, how did the sock get thrown out? That's another question.
Okay. Well, I mean, how do you know it's being a sock?
I mean, socks are socks. I mean, I don't know. Unless they got DNA off of it.
Okay. Then if they shouldn't say to you that this is being a sock unless they knew for 100% it's his sock.
What about maybe or maybe not? I saw a picture of carpet from the house.
Carpet.
Yeah.
Now you saw carpet.
Yeah, the same.
Now you saw carpet.
Maybe.
In the woods.
Maybe. Yeah. I didn't see. No, I saw a picture of it. Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it's in the woods. I'm just saying maybe I saw a picture of the same carpet that's from the house. So.
Same carpet that's from the house in the woods.
I didn't say in the woods. I said I saw a picture that looked maybe not is the carpet from our house.
Okay. So what was it? Was it like a big piece of carpet? What?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, come on. I mean, I saw a picture. I mean, there wasn't a ruler next to it or anything. Okay. I mean, I've seen 20 to 30 pictures. I mean, I'm just maybe even more. I just remember. I mean, I remember a board. I feel like I may have seen it, but the carpet's been all over the story anyway. So, I mean, it's, I could be, like you said, what?
You talking about the carpet piece that was taken out of the garage? Is that the carpet you're talking about?
I don't know.
That's the only carpet that would have been taken out the garage and Gannon got blood on from his foot.
Here we go again, blaming Gannon. The only carpet of significance would be the carpet that was in the garage that had blood on it because Gannon cut his foot. I sure can, Lisa. Keith, because they're talking about the wood and the sock being found, and that was technically in the woods. But here, Letecia, ding, 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 self-incriminating again. She's already accounting for why Gannon's blood would be on carpet found in the house. Yet, Miss Ma'am, you told police that Eduardo had come into your home and the whole narrative was surrounded by replacing the carpet. And now you're saying that there is no relevance of the carpet. Make it make sense.
And I already told you this.
And you said he cut his foot on the wood, or your Facebook also said he cut his foot on a tool. I don't know.
I don't know if it's a tool wood block.
Too
He
many
was
cocoa.
You're looking for that daggone thing that you have.
What thing?
The one thing that has the little
Haley.
holes in it or whatever, and you can like slice stuff.
You were looking for some slice stuff? What do you mean by that?
You know how you cut the wood with stuff?
Cut the wood with stuff with something that has holes in it.
And that's like ridges.
Is that what?
Like ridges.
Ridges. Like to make the wood smooth?
It has a handle on it. We were looking for that because we thought that has a little handle on it or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
I thought that I could take that. You know, the dogs eat the piece of carpet. I mean, the piece of wood on the side of the thing.
Yeah.
I was just trying to like shave that down, so we were looking for that thing. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah, the little, like hand plane or whatever that I make the wood smooth with.
the dogs are eating the side in the kitchen. So I was trying to get the two. I asked him, did he know where these tools are at? We're both trying to figure out, and we were trying to get the Yeti down.
I don't like, well, and that's exactly it, Elena. She has little nuggets of truth in all of these lies. I don't like her explaining that she was seeking out power tools. And that was also in the social media post that I'm going to show you guys, talking about the use of power tools.
Did you ever find it?
The piece?
The wood. I mean, not the wood. The plane. The thing with the handle on it.
No,
But I thought you just said that's what he cut his foot on.
I did not. I said he was going to get that and stepped on something in there. I don't know what he stepped on while he was helping me because I was trying to get a Yeti. We were unloading stuff out of the car. I was going to go sell stuff online. I've already said this. I was going to sell the Yeti online.
Yeah, she was selling Al's tools. So not only was she stealing from this man left and right, and Allie did a live showing the closet. I always forget the name of the website, but she was selling designer bags with the tags still on them and clothes, and I don't know where she got them, but she was also taking Al's tools and fucking selling them.
Because we never used it. I was in the kitchen selling her clothes and stuff online.
Thank you, Poshmark.
Did you? So, are you going to send me the results of this, Polly, or not?
Okay, I'm not going to send them to you.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean? There's no one in the world that I feel like could do this. She tried to pay for a fake polygraph. You heard how that exchange went. She does not have the fake polygraph. And not only does she not have it, she is also very exposed and very vulnerable, even more so, with submitting those questions and them not even being able to do it for her. Yet this bitch still goes and says, I pass. She's not going to send Al the results, but I'm going to show you guys how she blasted it all in the Facebook group already.
Are you going to send me the results of this poly or not?
Okay, I'm not going to send them to anyone. I would like you to let you see them.
You need me to let me see them?
I would gladly let you go till when I have this thing with Nancy Grace people, because they're going to be verifying the validity of it. They are.
So fuck Jose Baez. Okay, he's old. He's out. Old news. Nancy Grace is going to take my polygraph test. She's going to take my polygraph test and she is going to verify the legitimacy of it. Okay? Nancy Grace is on this shit. Jose Baez spoke out not once but twice. She never stopped. Like, that's what I don't understand. She never stopped. Where a normal person, even a liar, gets caught and they're like, oh, fuck, man. All right, jig's up. Yeah, I lied. Letecia, nope. She just keeps piling and piling and piling and piling on.
Nancy Grace people, because they're going to be verifying the validity of it. They are going to have it ready so that the public can hear it.
Not the police, the public.
So I tried to talk to you first about it. You didn't want to talk to me. You didn't want to say anything. And then you, whatever, with me, whatever, I get it. You're angry, hurt, got all this going on. I get it, okay? So then I took that approach. And try this. I'll do it this way. I will meet them and go from there. But then I get on the phone with you, and now it's like stops, this and that, and who knows what.
Right. That now you know how I feel.
Okay, but there's all these things, right? All these things. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, what did I do? What did I do wrong?
I didn't ever say you did anything wrong. The only thing I've ever come to the conclusion was that was an accident. But
you told me all the way blatantly the other day.
No,
that
I asked you. I asked you.
Okay, no, listen. You guys we're still on this witch hunt for the wrong person. Still on a witch hunt. And they're not going to find me putting Janet somewhere for what you guys think. Whoever's listening, you're not going to find that because I didn't do that.
Well, what did you do? Hello?
What?
I mean, if you didn't do that, what did you do? Or, I mean, who is the person that did something? That's the missing link here to Gannon.
Y'all didn't want to listen the first time.
Wow.
So,
listen, I'm all ears now. I'm sitting here in Starbucks making a fool of myself. Okay.
How can you make a fool of yourself?
Because I'm sitting here trying to hide in the corners. Nobody's looking at me. Okay. I'm listening now. Tell me what happened. What did you do, or who has Gannon? I mean, if you love me like you say, you'll help me stop having to look at all these pictures and hear all the stories and watch the news every night. Okay, that's love.
Love is also when I tell you that you listen instead of just being like, "Oh yeah, that really happened."
I'm listening right now.
Whoa!
You got my attention right now. You might not.
But then you're gonna start cursing me out.
No, I won't. Not in Starbucks. I'm not doing this.
Listen, 95%. But everybody that takes a lie detector test who lies fails. Only people.
So what? Hi, Tomato Bug. So what does it mean for someone who pays to pass and still fails? Just curious.
Who are like schizophrenia and things like that have problems with it. Okay. I did it. I clearly answered the truth. And again, I know you said I haven't seen this, but you're about to because this erased stuff, okay, is having someone verify so that it can be done. Okay? So it's coming. All right? She wouldn't even mess with it if it was fucking bullshit. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, the questions were asked. Am I going to tell the truth? Yes. Told the truth. Accidentally hurt him in any physical way. Told the truth. Did you murder your son? Told the truth. I mean, did you inflict any harm on him in any way? No. Told the truth.
She is reading out those questions I showed you guys she submitted and was like, ma'am, we cannot, this goes against our terms of service. We cannot give you these results. And we're keeping your cash money. Bye. Listen to her tell Al she passed, and her exact words talking to people on social media is she passed with flying colors. Flying fucking colors. Al is at Starbucks.
Did they ask you if this was an accident?
What did you accidentally? That was the first thing I just said to you. Hurt him in any physical way.
Did they ask you, did he accidentally hurt himself?
No, because they only give you a certain program. But then you got to go into that and being like, are you involved in your stepson's disappearance?
Did they ask you, was he injured? Not if you did it, but was he injured? Did they ask you that?
Okay. So this is why you're going to always have a problem.
No, I'm just asking the questions because you want.
No, even with her bullshit lie of a fake polygraph test, she is not happy that, wait, why do you give a shit if he injured himself? It should just be about me, right? Al, and it breaks my heart. He knows this is all bullshit, but right there was that little hope as a parent that maybe she really did get this polygraph test. He knows better, but you don't want to lose hope completely. So what we just heard was him. All right, but did you ask about him maybe accidentally? And Letecia's mad because what is it? I did this polygraph test for me, not for Gannon. The whole point is that I didn't do it. And that was heartbreaking because he just wants to know what happened to his kid.
Did it, but was he injured? Did they ask you that?
Okay. So this is why you're going to always have a problem.
No, I'm just asking the questions because you won't show me the results.
I will show them to you. I beg you. I beg you to meet me. I beg you to just spend one night with your wife and you can see everything. I beg you.
You see? I begged you. Just spend, because we've heard Letecia begging to go stay with Al. The only thing he's agreed to at this point was just a meeting, like going get coffee or a dinner. Letecia is now just one night, even just one night. Why do you think it's so important to her? It's what I've been saying to you guys, because if she could just get into bed with him, if she could just use the tactics that she's used for 6 years prior, she has a better chance of manipulating him. But listen to her say, literally, if you don't share a fucking bed with me, I'm holding this information of your child over your head. If you don't fuck me, if you don't kiss me, if you don't lay with me, if you don't play house with me, I am not telling you what happened to your child. Does it get worse than that?
I begged you to meet me. I begged you to just spend one night with your wife and you could do see everything. I begged you.
I agree.
You're
Elena.
ignoring me like I'm a piece of crap.
Listen, tell me now. I'm listening. Okay. Just tell me now. Just tell me everything. You're talking about Nancy Grace and lie detector test. All that doesn't matter to me. Okay. You came up with the idea for the lie detector test, and I said yes, do it. Okay, but now you won't show me the results, but you said it was for me.
No.
So listen. No, you did. You did.
That's why you're lying.
You said it was for me.
We all just listened to it yesterday. Did Letecia not say that this is for you? This lie detector is not for the cops. It's not for the FBI. I would be doing it for you. If I can show you that I'm telling the truth, will you support your wife? Will you support your wife and your daughter then? And now listen to her say, no, you're lying. You very well did say this was for Al. That is why you're doing it privately and not through the police. Holy shit.
No, you did. You did.
That's why you're lying.
You said it was for me.
You want me? I begged
Hi,
you.
Tara.
Hey, you lied to me and told me you were going to meet me, and then I get dressed and everything, and then you ignore my emails that night. You think it's not hard on me that
Listen to her say, I got dressed and everything. Bitch, she is not in this state. She's not in the state. She wasn't going to meet him. He knows that.
You think it's not hard on me that I gotta know my husband is fucking another bitch? You think that ain't hard?
That is her insecurity. Who is Al fucking? I think there's a chance that Al may have already had an affair at the end prior to Gannon being murdered, but that's just my speculation. I have nothing to prove that with. It doesn't matter if he did. I'm not condoning cheating versus it plays no role in Gannon's murder. Well, at least as far as justify, it doesn't justify it at all. But I know that Al is a codependent person and he moved on pretty quickly, quicker than I ever would have. But the point is, I do not think Al was fucking anyone at this point. This is weeks after. And what you are putting him through, I couldn't even imagine surviving, let alone thinking about fucking. But this is Letecia's insecurity.
You think it's not hard on me that I gotta know my husband is fucking another bitch? You think that ain't hard?
Me too, Elena.
You think it's not hard for a father to not know where his son is? I mean,
yeah, I know it's hard, but you didn't deny that one, did you?
No, there's no reason to deny it's not true. I'm not playing that game, but there is a truth here that you're ignoring that Gannon's missing, and you have patience.
No,
I'm listening. I'm listening. You see,
I'm giving it to you guys. I'm giving it to you.
Bye.
I'm sick. Listen, I'm sick and tired of being alone, and the way for me to get past that is for me to get the information I need, and I know you have it. I'm listening. I'm not going to judge you. I just want the information. I don't care what happens. I want my son. Okay, I really don't care. If you're not guilty of anything, then you're not guilty of anything. I that's not what I'm worried about. I really don't care. I don't care who did what. I just want my son home with me now. That's what matters to me.
See, Letecia does not want to hear that. Letecia wants Al to put Letecia before Gannon. So in her mind, it's, what do you mean? What do you mean you just want Gannon home? You should want me, your wife. What about your daughter? What about Harley?
And I've even offered to help you, to stand by you, if you just tell me.
I didn't do it.
I didn't say you did it. I just said tell me the
No
information.
accident, and I covered it up. It's none of that.
So no accident, you covered it up. So you didn't do anything. And there's no accident. So, but I can't hear you.
There's no accident that happened.
I can't hear you.
Albert,
I can't hear you.
yes, you can't hear me.
I cannot hear you. I hear you in the background.
I said, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
I said, there's no accident. So you think in your mind that I'm going to tell you an accident happened and I panicked, didn't know what to do, and just threw him side the road.
Okay, if that's not the case, then so it's kind of two options here. Either something happened on accident or something happened on purpose. Okay, either he hurt himself or you hurt him. I mean, you kind of got to paint the picture for me here. Either
Ashley.
you killed him or it was an accident how he got hurt. I mean, those are the things that you got to decide in how you approach this. Okay.
But I didn't do either of those. Do you see what I'm saying?
But the part then fill in the blank. He obviously got hurt. You told me that. Okay. He got hurt somehow, but you won't tell me anything else.
Albert, I've already told you. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you again. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to tell me I'm a liar and it's a stupid fucked up story and we're back to blaming it on someone else again. That's what you're going to tell me.
No, listen. I honestly,
Yes,
let me start over. I really don't care if you tell me the truth or not. I'm past that point. I just want to know how I can get Gannon home.
How do I know how you can get Gannon home?
Well, and that's the thing, though, honey, is that she believed at this point, in my opinion, they were never going to recover Gannon. She successfully crossed state lines, discarded his body, and now she's in a whole nother state from that. And in her mind, Gannon's body in the suitcase would have been washed away, but that didn't happen. I think the reason she didn't go for an accident is not because them potentially finding his body in the future, versus she was not willing to take any accountability. Period. She did nothing wrong. And aside from that, if she admitted to some type of accident, she would have had to produce the body, right? She can't say that there was an accident and then, oh, I don't know where the body went, but I don't even think that played a part, versus she was willing to take zero accountability. She was perfect.
Know how I can get Gannon home.
How do I know how you can get Gannon home if someone else is involved?
Yes, cutie pie.
How do I know that? This is where you have this disconnect with me.
Tisha, you gotta understand.
Until you can stand there, and you need to be you should be telling those investigators, my wife would not do this.
See?
Listen to her.
I've told her.
See? She thinks Al has control over the investigators. It's why she was screaming immunity and stuff. It's why I think she would have talked like this to him either way, because she was talking to complete strangers about it. But she believed that if Al went to them and said, I believe my wife, start looking in a different direction, they would have just listened. They wouldn't. That is why a doctor cannot, like a surgeon, cannot operate on their own family. That is why an investigator cannot work on their own family's case, because of emotion. You have emotion and it clouds your judgment. If Al turned around and said, I believe my wife, please start looking in the Quincy Brown direction, they would not listen, because they know that's your wife, right? There's an emotional connection. You are not able to see clearly the situation. So I don't know how Tisha thought that was ever going to work. Thank you, Alina. Again, thank you so much. Congratulations. We have more members. Please thank Alina if you just got gifted. Thank you so much, Elena. You are so very generous. Yeah. Like Al, well, she believed the same way she's like, you know, well, they're your friends. They're on your side. Well, why don't you tell them things? The plastic surgeon in Florida just got arrested for not calling 911 while his wife was dying on the table. He did her surgeries. Yeah, you can, you know, because emotion, it clouds your judgment. Poor Linda, that's a great question. And again, it's one of the questions that I bounce back and forth with, but I think she still convinces herself, not so much that she could get away with it versus she's never going to admit it. Never. It's unclear, KPM. It seems like right now, what she is going with is her and Gannon went driving around. They went to the Petco. Gannon was in the back laying down with a switch. They did go and look at the bike for a Valentine's Day present for Al. And then he was gone. And she felt like one of those parents who leave their babies in the car seat and forgot about them. That's the last one that I remember. But it's hard to say because she doesn't ever just give a direct, you know, it's all over the place. Right, Margaret. Narcissists won't ever admit fault. I know, they really are, Britt. Thank you all so very much. Well, yeah, she has not only a victim mentality, I say it all the time. Letecia believes that Letecia is the biggest victim of Gannon's murder.
That. Okay, I've told them that you're a school teacher, you've been babysitter. I mean, why would all these people trust you with their kids and then you do something like this? But the disconnect is, you know something, if not who. And I don't really care who. Okay, I just want to know where Gannon's at and how we can find him. So you can tell me anything. You can throw out any random name, Johnny Tremaine, if you want to, whatever kind of name you want to. I just want it to point to where Gannon's at. I mean, okay. The truth is, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
The truth is so far beyond me right now. The only truth I care about is where Gannon is.
Okay, I don't know where Gannon is. So no matter what I say to you, you're still going to get the same answer in the end. I don't know where he is.
Okay, so how do we get to Houston?
No,
well,
she
you
couldn't.
know, we should have been doing this like 3 weeks ago.
I've been a week now talking to you, and you still won't tell me this. You see?
Thank you, KPM. I'll check it.
Sorry.
I told you I went that way. I already told you. I told the people I went that way. Me. Innocent people don't tell people where they went.
Dumb ones do.
They just don't.
Listen, just give me something. Just give me a guess. Like I said, the truth is, the only truth that matters is bringing Gannon home and where he's at. Just.
If I had to give you a guess, Albert.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
My guess would be that Gannon is not in Colorado.
Your guess is that he's not in Colorado.
Well, that would be true. Gannon. I just took a picture, KPM, of your comment, so I would be able to look at it after the live. That would be awesome. I agree. We should. But that is true. I'll jump back, Little Red. Gannon was not in Colorado. A little truth in that.
Where is that? Just.
If I had to give you a guess, Albert.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
My guess would be that Gannon is not Colorado.
Your guess is that he's not in Colorado.
Correct.
Okay. Why? What makes you guess that?
Because Tisha didn't hurt him.
Okay.
Didn't dispose of him.
Okay.
Or anything like that. Okay. So Tisha was in Colorado with nothing, and you guys have ran up all these places where y'all think I've been or whatever, and you haven't found Gannon. And so where's the
what? Wait, what? If you're not involved and you say, if I had to take a guess, Gannon wouldn't be in Colorado anymore. All right. Why do you think that? Because Letecia didn't do anything, didn't dispose of him, and you already searched in all. She just slipped. She just slipped. You already looked in all of the places that I've been and you didn't find him. Well, that wouldn't be surprising, would it? Because if you're saying you're innocent, why would Gannon be found in any of the places? She doesn't realize she tells on herself, wow.
with nothing, and you guys have ran up all these places where y'all think I've been or whatever, and you haven't found Gannon. And so where's the connect to put those two together?
So if you had a guess, where would he be at? Like if you said you guessed he's not in Colorado, I don't disagree with that because they've looked and searched for 3 weeks and not found a damn thing other than some random pictures of some bullshit. Okay, they haven't found Gannon.
Yep. Oh
so
yeah.
If you had to,
he also slips that Tisha is no longer in Colorado.
guess where he's at. Where do you think he's at? Hello.
Yes.
Answer my question. If you had to guess where he's at, you said he's not in Colorado, or you guess he's not. Where would you guess he's at? Your best guess.
Probably somewhere, I mean, scary as it sounds, probably not even in the United States.
What makes you guess that?
I don't know. That's my guess. I don't have a reason for my guess. That's why it's a guess.
It's not an educated guess, Tisha?
I just don't. That doesn't make any sense, especially.
Okay, see?
I'm talking to myself, really. But I mean, if that's your guess, then that's your guess. I mean, do you think Landon took him to Mexico? Because you keep saying, or out of the United States? Because you keep saying she's involved.
No, Landon's perfect. I'm not going to ever say anything else.
No.
I will not talk about your life anymore.
Oh, listen, she's not my wife, so you're my wife. So I hope you're not talking bad about yourself.
Yeah.
How petty. How petty. No. I know that I've been screaming that Landon is involved in this. Again, reminder, she is fully aware, conscious of what she has done and that she is guilty. But she has been screaming from the rooftops and making a bunch of horrific social media posts accusing Landon of being involved in this. And so when Al asks her about it, he's like, no, she's perfect. I won't say anything about your wife. Landon is not his wife. It's his ex-wife. But this is Letecia's, again, insecurity speaking because she thinks that Al and Landon are back together. That's why you never start a relationship. And this is just totally not related. But when you start a relationship off cheating, right? If they will cheat for you, they will cheat on you. And so when you were a homebreaker, you didn't give a shit. But now looking all insecure and shit right now, right? But that's all she cared about is herself.
You're my wife, so I hope you're not talking bad about yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you can yam me all you want. That's the truth. But I mean, it just you guess that he's not in the United States, but you keep saying she's involved. How could she get him out of the United States? Hello?
I don't care what you can tell me until I'm blue in the face. In my opinion, she's involved, in my opinion.
Okay.
And her deal went wrong.
The worst. Think about how many times she moved Gannon's body. And why I say that is to remind you guys that it wasn't even just like a crime of passion in the moment and then very quickly kind of just moved on and put it out of her mind. No, over weeks, it is very active in her mind. It is very present in her mind. It would have been traumatic and stressful for her also. No sympathy for her, but imagine it being her first kill, right? Like all of this would create a lot of stress on her. And she all while knowing what she's been doing and her Google searches, she can sit there and not only just accuse a stranger like Quincy Brown, but to accuse Gannon's mother, knowing she had zero involvement, none. So not only did you take her baby away, you will willingly allow her to go fucking down for it. You can't get worse. Elena, thank you. Thank you again so very much. You're beyond kind. Thank you. Congratulations. We have new members. Thank you. It's bad.
And now she is losing her mind and wanting to do everything she can to keep the finger pointed at me. That is what I feel happened. Because she wanted a plan to get the kids back, for Gannon to come back. Oh, you're not being safe.
Hey guys, I need a minute. I'm going to mute. I need to answer this call. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry guys. I had to take that call though. No, it was not Letecia. It was not Letecia.
I let them stay home alone. That was probably going to be the first thing. You had him home alone or whatever. That's exactly what happened. And I'm against the world trying to prove it because I don't even have my husband on my side for it.
But I've told you all along, I'll work with you. I'll stand beside you. Yeah, it is. It's working together to find gain, and that's the only thing that matters.
Okay. Well, you've worked with her.
Yeah. And,
For crying out loud, aren't you staying in the same hotel with her?
Nope.
Is her picture show?
See, that's what her pictures show. See, that's all she cared about. Who gives a shit? I admire parents who can co-parent, right? That are not together and that can co-parent. One, their child in common is missing. Two, they also share another child in common who is going through all of this trauma with them. If they're staying at the same hotel, that's good. They both need to focus on Lena. This is the there are no words.
I mean,
For crying out loud, aren't you staying in the same hotel with her?
nope.
Is her picture should have your shoes all in them?
Well, good. Because I'm there with my daughter to put my daughter to bed doesn't mean anything. I told you the whole time I was in
Well,
a
your
separate
daughter
hotel
should
room.
be in the room with you.
Well, no, that's her daughter too, so we split time. And I don't have to justify myself to you about that. It's her daughter, it's my daughter, and we're splitting time. We're helping take care of, because guess what? That's what's going on with Lena. Her brother's missing. Have you thought about that?
With Lena?
Yeah, and Lena's brother's missing, and she gave her statement that said, "I love you, Bubba, and I miss you. Come home." Okay.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. And and I could take that down a rabbit trail, but I don't really want to do that right now because I don't want to piss you off.
Take it down a rabbit trail
Yeah, you
because
want me
she
to?
said that. Really? Why would you take what a child said down a rabbit trail?
Yeah, and let that sink in, right? She is fucking stalking social media. And she, hi Dynamite, she is that toxic chick who is zooming in. She is pinch and zooming, okay? She's zooming in on the photos and looking at the shoes. Meanwhile, doing the most horrific things imaginable.
No, not what she said, what another child said about it. But I don't even want to go there because I'm not trying to do that.
And look, okay, don't do that because you know why? You picked your biological children mean the most to you. It's obvious
So do yours.
everybody.
So do yours.
And she can say that. She can say that after murdering his child. The disconnect is real. She wants him to put her child first after she did what she did to his child. I would love if Grusing wrote a book on her.
That's just life. Okay? That's just life. Okay? So there's no beating these
Megsy, she was confronting Al and accusing Al of having sex with Landon because she said Al's shoes can be seen in a photo Landon uploaded. Congrats, Susan.
kids up over this.
Yeah, okay.
I did not want Carly to stay there with you, with Landon being there.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I did not. I would have, so that she could have stayed in her normal home, operated, stayed at work, everything.
Yeah, okay.
As long as I was able to know she was okay every day, but I was not doing it with Landon.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, that's a rabbit trail I don't want to go on because I don't want to bring an innocent child into this, like somebody else did. So,
Well, that's the truth.
well, there's a lot of truths involved in that we're not going to get into right now. But you know what? Something that's been bothering me from the day Gannon went missing. Okay, that text that was sent to me from his phone was complete bullshit. Okay,
What text?
the text he sent to me about bath salts and all this shit. It sounds like a great story to me, but it's not.
You mean anti-feminist? I'm anti-feminist, and when I say that, chill out. Nobody, slow your roll. But if anything, I'm against a lot of the shit today. But I don't care. I really don't care. He's referring to the bath salts. Letecia set up those text messages to Al from Gannon's phone. It was not Gannon. They believe it was Letecia texting from Gannon's phone about the damn bath salts.
Gannon. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So my question is, what?
Oh, now you're gonna get Mike's theory. Oh, here comes Mike's theory. Go ahead.
See,
Mike's theory?
you
What's
guys are my
Mike's theory? Let me
people.
hear it.
Mike's theory is that I gave Gannon bath salts.
No, I was never even going there. My question here is that absolutely wasn't Gannon sending those texts. I know. Okay. So my question is this: did you send them, or did somebody force you to send them, or somebody else was involved and they sent them? I mean, tell me about the bath salts, because that's not Gannon.
Michelle.
Okay.
That's just not Gannon.
And I didn't send them either.
Okay, so who did?
I don't know.
Did somebody force you to send them?
I don't know, Albert.
But you just said you didn't send them, and I asked if somebody forced you to send them. You said you don't know.
Listen, you're not getting anything from me.
See, she can't give a straight answer because she isn't sure what narrative she wants to go with. It was not Gannon who. So, no, Trish. Bath salts are like Epsom salt, and you could put a bath bomb or Epsom salt into your bath, and it helps just soak. Well, Epsom salts would help your muscles and, just help soak in a warm bath. Or a bath bomb you could put into a bathtub, and it dissolves, and it'll make pretty colors and a scent. But there's also bath salts that I'm not super familiar, but in a drug aspect, it's not the same as Epsom salt. But from Gannon's phone on Monday, the day of the murder, he had texted, was it Monday or is it? Yes. Sunday or Monday. From Gannon's phone to Al about wanting bath salts. Yes, Trish. And I know, Natasha, I know. So interesting, Dynamite. Interesting. I'd love to hear your theory one day on that. Amen, little Reddo. Amen. I think Letecia was trying to set up a drug narrative the same way that she put those cigar wrappers in his backpack and pretended to find them. Got it. So it's not actually bath salt, it's a drug, right? It's called that because it looks like bath salt, right? So he's asking, well, it wasn't Gannon. So was it you who sent it? Or was it someone who forced you to send it? Did somebody else send it? And Letecia, of course, is, I'm not telling you nothing. Not because she can, versus she hasn't decided yet.
Did somebody force you to send them?
I don't know, Albert.
But you just said you didn't send them, and I asked if somebody forced you to send them. You said you don't know.
Listen, you're not getting anything from me, okay?
Yes.
Until you are on my team.
Okay, I'm trying to be, but you're not working with me. It's not like, this is not like every single other situation in our marriage, okay, where it's like, I give in 100% and then you give me a little bit here and there. Just like with the money, remember? I had to tell you how much I loved you and put your picture on Facebook for you to tell me about the money that you took.
So back when Letecia stole $8,000 from her husband, it took 2 weeks for Letecia to even admit she took the money. But Al had to tell Letecia how much he loved her and post a fucking photo on Facebook of them together for Letecia to even admit. That's not a relationship, you guys. But it sounds familiar. I'm sorry. If you're in a relationship with someone who's like that, get out. Get out.
Give in 100%, and then you give me a little bit here and there, just like with the money. Remember, I had to tell you how much I loved you and put your picture on Facebook for you to tell me about the money that you took.
Imagine how how pathetic. Like, post a picture of me on Facebook. Prove to everyone that you love me. How sad, because who gives a shit even if he does post it behind closed doors? At the end of the day, you know you had to force him, you had to blackmail him to post it. Oh my fucking God. How pathetic. Thank you, Elena. Once again, thank you so much. Congratulations to all of our new members. Thank you very, very much, Elena. It's just so monkey dust. I've never heard of monkey dust. And and it was their whole marriage, Nana Banana, their whole marriage. But that's, again, I think Al became very desensitized. And I do not think he ever believed that this could really happen. He knew she was toxic as fuck. He knew there was an issue. But I don't think he ever believed this would happen. But just keep that in mind if you happen to be in a relationship anywhere similar to this. Don't wait for something like this to happen. Get out when you see those red flags.
Not Facebook, but Instagram. Remember that that $8,000 or $9,000 that you took? But it's the same thing you're trying to do here.
You put my picture on Facebook?
No, Instagram. I said Facebook, but Instagram. You're the only one.
Was this?
When you took the money, it was like, oh, you don't love me. You're hiding me. But the point is here, you're trying to get me to go all into you without anything from you. That's just not how this works. Okay? It's just not how it works. So in this situation, it's not money, it's not clothes, it's not an item, it's not a picture, it's a person. Okay? So that's the buy-in. The buy-in is the person. Give me what I need to find Gannon, and you got a little bit of buy-in from me.
I don't know he's alive.
I already passed the lie detector test, and you already told me you still didn't want nothing to do with me.
No, you didn't. You told me.
I already passed the lie detector test, and you still don't want anything to do with me. But you never even showed him the results. All you did was told him that you passed the lie detector test. It doesn't seem, Chezzy, and that's probably why the quality is so poor. It doesn't seem that he is with the FBI. It really does seem like he's at Starbucks. The audio quality is horrible, and he's recording it through, I don't know if it's a program on the phone or what.
You told me you did, but I haven't seen it. You won't see. You'll show it to Nancy Grace, but you won't show it to Al Stauch.
I asked you to meet. You wouldn't.
I've asked you to meet. I've asked you to show up. I mean, did you? Wait, hold on.
I asked you, hey, could you at least spend time with your wife? Is what I said. That's all I said. And you went on this thing and you know that it bothers me because I'm I know that you are sitting over here giving. This is exactly how Leonard wanted it. All
hold on. Let me tell you, the buy-in here is also that the poly. That's bullshit. You come to Denver and do a poly. Okay.
Oh.
I set it up and my card never got charged.
I don't know.
You told me you couldn't give them the name, so I scheduled my own.
Oh, okay. So now the story's changing. Okay.
No, it ain't never changed. I've paid $500.
Okay. Send me the credit card receipt.
Do this. Please, Captain, who did it?
Give me the results and give me the credit card receipt showing that you did it.
The results. I will send you. I will meet
Listen,
you in person.
Nancy Grace might believe it, but I don't believe it.
Okay, fine then.
So now I'm not sending you the results. I'm not sending you shit. unless you meet me in person. Unless he literally plays house and pretends everything's okay. You have to kiss me. You have to hold my hand. Like, what do you want from this man? Even if he did. Even if he said, okay, Tisha, let's go get a hotel room. It would never be real. He would have done whatever he had to do to get his child. And why someone would be okay. And it just shows that Tisha's willing to lie to herself. You're lying to yourself the most. Hi, Lisa.
Fine. If Nancy Grace don't believe it and she and her crew don't verify it, and she's them herself, so now you're saying she's a liar?
Nancy Grace is a liar.
Is she a liar? Is she a liar?
I don't know nothing about no Nancy Grace. I don't even know how that's even relevant. Okay.
Okay, here, right here. I'm attending to you.
Let me ask you this. While you're sending that to me, you want a future with me?
Yes.
What is our future going to look like without Gannon? Answer that for me. And think, before you give me some bullshit, think long and hard about what our future looks like without Gannon.
I don't have any involvement in Gannon, and I feel like that proving it with the polygraph, answering questions and trying to get people on the right track of looking, the future should be together, and it definitely takes a lot help from Jesus Christ. And praying that every single day, as hard as it may be, that it will be one of those things where people come home or whatever.
Listen to her. Elena, we love you. Thank you so much again for all of the memberships you gifted. You are beyond generous. It is so very appreciated. But okay, go relax, take your day clothes off and get in your PJs and just cuddle up and relax. Thank you for being here with us. Hi, Yellow Lemons. He asks a very simple question. You want to be with me? You want a future with me? What does our future look like without Gannon? And it always circles back to the same thing. I didn't do anything, but go ahead in your most gentle way while trying to drag Jesus into it and tiptoe around it. You are about to say that, well, we'll get back together and we'll pray and we'll do our best and we'll just move on, right? That's what you're trying to say. Dragonfly, I'm convinced. I mean, at the same time, I've seen the worst in humanity and I struggle to believe that this is human. I think this is evil in human form. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I don't want to share a race with her.
But he can't. You said come home. He's not a runaway. Somebody's got him, is what you said.
Okay, that meaning that
I hope you're okay, Miss.
People have done this, and something happens to someone, they take them and tie them up in basements and all this stuff. And then there are good stories to this.
There are good stories with it. Al, don't worry. There are good stories with this. There this might end well, all while knowing this man will never, ever see his child alive again.
basements and all this stuff. And then there are good stories to this. There are.
You're not convincing. I asked you what our future looks like without Gannon, and you just went on some tangent about you didn't do anything.
I said that means we're supportive and we work together to keep every effort in finding Gannon. If it means we have to join organizations together to help other people find their children while we're searching for Gannon. If it means that everything we do, from building stuff or setting up monuments or things like that, for people to come and be like, hey, can you help? Like, we have help.
Okay, all right.
Monuments? But you want to know what's fucked up? I think Letecia believed it. That somehow she was going to be able to manipulate Al back into her good graces because she's done it before. When you allow someone to get away with something in a relationship over and over and over again, why would they expect anything different? But I think she was going to be able to convince him to believe her, and that they would. What? Travel like the Sandy Hook families, give speeches, monuments, and that they were never going to just look into your shit, that they were just going to take your word for it, that they were just going to turn a blind eye to all of the forensic evidence. That's amazing, but I think she believed she could do it. Oh, I'm so sorry, con artist. I'm sending you a lot of love. I completely understand now.
Come and be like, hey, can you help? Like, we have help.
Okay, all right. All right.
That keeps us, that's our future, because that's a greater plan that God could have.
Okay, so, okay, fair enough. So our together starts now. It doesn't start when Gannon doesn't come home, okay? Our together starts now. So start with the bath salts. That was bullshit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't? So Gannon sent that to me about bath salts.
Okay, so
because no, but I want you to understand why I ask you that, because we know the friend was bullshit because he didn't leave to go to a friend's house. Okay, and the bath salts were directly involved with the friend because the friend asked him about the bath salts. So if there is no friend, then there is no bath salts.
there is, and here's why.
So there is a friend or there is bath salts? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
The bath salts were involved. Here's why. When I talked to Gannon clearly said that they had talked to him about bath salts at school during his doing that drug thing, right?
The one that happened weeks before he went missing?
Right.
Okay.
He said he already knew about bath salts during this time. He already knew. He knew what they could do, dangers, and things like that. However, someone did tell him that if they could bring bath salts, because it was part of this challenge, that he would get away with it. Gannon didn't want to do anything for bath salts. In fact, I even showed Gannon how bath salts can be good. I said, when you did your bath bomb, if you would have put bath salts in there, it kind of helps you breathe a little. It helps you relax. Gannon didn't have any intentions to go eat or snort or whatever bath salts. Or at least not from my opinion. I don't think he did. I think he just sincerely wanted to play with whoever this was.
So why? So this was, when did they ask him about this?
About
the bath salts. When did the thing come up with the friend? Because another thing about Gannon is he, like say the puberty class, as soon as he hears something, he comes home typically that night and talks about it. So he waited 2-3 days to talk about it?
No, he came in and talked about it.
Came in and what?
He came in immediately and talked about it.
I can't hear you.
He came in immediately and talked about Friday. Immediately.
So
when he came in.
Okay, but And you didn't mention it to me Friday?
But he said when he was talking that they're not good for you,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. There was no, he didn't say anything like, hey, I'm about to go get bath salts.
Right, but you're a good mom. Why would a good mom not tell, her husband, father of the child, that day, hey, Gannon asked about bath salts. We probably need to address this, because you usually do that.
Okay, so for anybody who doesn't remember, there was the bath salt bridge guy where the one guy, I don't know how to delicately say it, but the one guy had a bad reaction off of bath salts and sorry, I really don't know how to say it, chewed another guy's face off on a bridge, and there is a video of it, and the guy is still alive. The other guy was shot. Yes, the naked guy. Little Red, thank you, Little Red. That's very, very kind. Again, you guys have done so much tonight. Thank you so very much. Congratulations. Welcome to all of our new members. Once again, please thank Little Red if you just got a membership. That is what, yes, the Florida zombie. So you guys remember that, okay? I didn't know how to say it like without it being horrible, but that is the bath salt drug. Okay? Yay, Michelle. So that's a bath salt drug. I don't know if Letecia was trying to go for that vibe. Yes, Mexi. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, trigger warning. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's what the vibe she was trying to go for, or what, but that's what I associate the bath salts with.
So you
I
wait.
forgot.
So you,
like, I didn't think about
so
it.
you waited till he was
Right,
missing
Little
to text me about bath salts?
Best Tisha travel group.
No, I sent you. What are you talking about? I sent you you sent me the message about bath salts. And I said to you, I said, yes, he came in last night. Go read your messages.
Okay.
I said,
Okay,
but
but last night from that message, the message was Monday.
No way, Kathy. Kathy says it turns out that guy, the victim, is related to one of my friends. What a small world. I think it might be Becky P. I'm not too educated on the bath salt stuff. That's just all I knew about. I remember there would be viral videos if you type into the YouTube search bar, people tripping out on bath salts. It went like crazy around this time, but I don't know specifics. I don't know if you snort it, smoke it, inject. I have no idea. Hi, Stephanie.
Okay, so you just said last night being Sunday, but then a second ago you told me Friday. So
he came in Friday talking about it, yes.
But you said he asked you Sunday. You just said he asked you
Sunday. Me Sunday, did we have any?
Come on.
Talking about it, having any are different.
Come on, Tisha. So even Friday, he comes in and asks you about it, and they're bad. And we all know how he is about bad stuff, okay? He hates it. His mommy does bad stuff. He thinks Mike does bad stuff, okay? So Friday, he tells you, you guys have the conversation of bad stuff, bath salts. And he still comes back Sunday and asks you if you have any?
The bad stuff was not just bath salts. It was in general.
But you just said it was...
He was telling me about the things that people were talking about, because apparently his class is a halfway decent class, like good kids. Okay, but when they go outside, in which one of the moms, I know who she is, if I could show you a picture, her little boy is in the opposite class that Anna's in, and he's just a nightmare. Okay, so I guess on recess or outside, they have conversations about this. And all he was talking about is the people that were talking about bad things. That was it. He didn't say to me, hey, I'm going to whatever. I'm telling you, someone peer pressured him that they could hang out and play. Just to see. Peer pressure. Gannon had no intentions of doing nothing but playing at somebody's house.
Whose house?
I made that He had no intention
But that's
of
all.
playing.
That's not like that's not like Gannon either. So do not tell us.
Okay, well, that is the truth. Okay, because you can sit here and say some things are not like Gannon, but we've caught him doing certain things. Okay.
Like what? When?
We will catch children do some things, and we have to be like, we can't always say in our life that's not like them. We can go on what we instilled in them and hope that they make the best decisions when they are crossed with these things. But
Yep.
the bath salts has completely nothing to do with what Gannon was going to do. Gannon was not going to go do anything bad with bath salts.
But hey, listen, I don't. My battery's getting low, so I just want you to know that if my battery cuts off, I'm not changing my theme here. That
Because it's a revolving door of narratives, and the lie detector determined that was a lie, because one of the other narratives was that she was teaching about it in the school, and her school had taught it prior, and she knew that it was going to be going to Gannon's school. Bath salts, also known as monkey dust, I've never heard about monkey dust, are similar to MDMA and can be snorted, smoked, injected, or swallowed. It's terrifying. Terrifying.
together, one of the first things together is you give me these polygraph results, okay?
Yep.
And I agree that you can beat me when I beat them.
No, you send it to me and then I'll meet.
Wow. You want the polygraph results. Hi, Kenneth. Thank you. You want the polygraph results. You need to meet me in person. You need to physically be with me. Or you don't get these fake polygraph test results that I do not even have. What was she going to do if he said yes? Don't forget, she's pregnant too.
Meet you.
No, I am not sending it to you.
Okay, then we're not together. We're not together in this.
I am
Oh,
not sending a copy.
Tisha, I need you to send me a copy of the polygraph results, or you don't. It's not clear to me that we're together in this.
so that call cut out. So I'm going to stop it there. And we'll listen to the second call from this day tomorrow. But you know that would have pissed Letecia off. That would have pissed Letecia off. Then we're not in it together. If you will not send me these polygraph results, we're not together. But once again, Leticia's like, if you want the polygraph results, you need to physically be with me. You need to share a bed with me. You need to let me manipulate you the same way I did so many times prior. It's hard. It's hard. So we have another 45-minute call from this day, and then an hour call on the 21st left. So we will listen to the rest of the 19th, which is the second call tomorrow. I'll schedule the live as soon as I get off of here. I'll probably come on about 7:30 like usual, right after work. But just to circle back around to our missing child of tonight's live, she is Vanessa Morales. She has been missing since November 29th, 2019 out of Ansonia, Connecticut. She is 5 years old. There is an age-progressed photo of Vanessa to the right. She was last seen on November 29th, 2019. If you or anyone you know has information on Vanessa's whereabouts, please contact the Ansonia Police Department at the number located in blue. It's rough going through this. It's hard, but it's kind of mind-blowing how the truth is all, even though she has 100 different narratives, 100 different stories, 100 different lies, there's always a little bit of the truth woven in, like, it's just interesting how you can't escape your brain. You can't escape the memory. You can't escape what's in there. And it's always, whatever lie you choose, it's always going to be based on what's established in your brain already. Well, thank you, everybody. You guys were beyond generous. So many people gifted memberships. So many people received the memberships. I really can't express my gratitude. So thank you once again for that. Thank you just all for being here with me. I look forward to tomorrow. I will schedule it as soon as I get off. So I don't know if anybody has a live. I think I saw a post from Allie saying she may go on and do a late night live. So I will drop her link just in case. Other than that, I'll either see you guys over there if she does go live, or I'll see you tomorrow. So have a wonderful night.
For the interviews, because I don't have any fancy clothes.
You go to my closet, you take whatever you need. Okay, Brennan, you guys got to look sharp. It's the most important day of our lives, okay?
Okay, Dad.
What's your name? What's your age? Where you from? What's your sign? Who you love? What's your style? What you do? What you drive? Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Hit top, rollie, boy, we know you phony. Take her to the mall and buy her what she want it. Already smashed, so I'ma let the homie. RP my cash and RP a Kobe. If you're born in September, then you know you're my type. If I see you on Tinder, then I gotta swipe right. If you're born in October, then you're just like me. Here's a resume, can you fill this out, please? What's your name? What's your age? Where you from? What's your sign? Who you love? What's your style? What you do? What you drive?